Welcome back. You're watching Midcap Radar, and at this point in time, it's flat for the index, 6,300 on the Nifty. The midcaps have outperformed, but that's a relative word. 3:2 is the advance decline ratio. Let's talk about Outlook 2014 then. Lalit Kumar Gupta, CEO of SR Oil, is with us. Mr. Gupta, hi, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on this last day of 2013. I want to ask you on diesel prices in 2014 and your diesel business in 2014. There's a good chance that in 2014 it will be fully deregulated. What kind of addition do you see from diesel to your top line and bottom line in 2014?
One thing, you are very right that in 2014 there is a real chance of diesel getting deregulated, considering that rupee is now more or less getting stabilized, and the crude oil prices, if we believe that they are going to slightly soften from here, and once this is done and the diesel is deregulated, we have already 1400 retail outlets in country across India, and we have already started working on expansion of retail network of SR Oil, and once the diesel deregulation happens, we can certainly see a major boost to SR Oil bottom line. Top line will not see much change, but bottom line certainly will have a major implication.
Mr. Gupta, talking about your refining margins, you all had indicated that you see the possibility of your gross refining margins improving by $1.5 over the next 3 years. How much of it can come through in the next year itself, in FY15? Where do you see GRMs?
Yeah, as you are aware, once we have completed our expansion and optimization, we had structurally upgraded SR Oil margins from IEA plus 3 to 4 to 7 to 8. And during last year, or rather during this year, we have started an Optima Plus scheme, whereby we are going to take our GRMs higher by about $1.5 in next 3 years. We have already started, and the progress is satisfactory. In the next fiscal, you should see substantial part of it coming in 2014-15 end.
Mr. Gupta, we'll soon have that the new NELP auction, and a lot of people believe that the recent gas price confusion was cleared to attract good interest for NELP. What's your own call, and would you be participating in some of these auctions?
Yeah, as SR Oil, we are definitely committed to India's oil and gas sector, and it is too premature to say that what we are going to participate. We will definitely look at the options available in the forthcoming NELP round and take a proper appropriate decision in due course.
Okay. Post your earnings, you all had indicated that you're awaiting the gas price confirmation for the CBM. Has that come through? If yes, at what pricing?
I think that is still under the consideration of Government of India, and the formal notification perhaps is yet to come. But the decision is all there, and all of us are aware that the Government of India has taken this very bold step, which is going to really unleash a new era of gas exploration and production in India.
Mr. Gupta, what's the latest on the big sales tax issue with the state government that you had? I believe the Supreme Court had also overruled your application. What's the next step?
No, we had, as you are aware, we had approached Supreme Court with a request that considering all refineries in the country had got this incentive benefits, considering that refineries are very huge investment, considering that the sales tax regime in this country is such that you definitely require CST exemptions or deferment for refineries, and also considering that a new refinery in Rajasthan was going to get almost 55,000 crores of incentive in next 15 years. We had requested Supreme Court to review whether a proper feasibility package can be considered for SR Oil. However, Supreme Court had not considered it, and we are paying the sales tax dues as per the installments granted by the Supreme Court. That's all.
Okay. Mr. Gupta, you also have RBI approvals in place which can allow you to, raise further overseas debt and, perhaps refinance, which will help in reducing your interest cost. Could you tell us the headroom which you have available, and are you planning to go ahead and raise more overseas debt?
Yeah, we have done almost $900 million of conversion or pause in terms of dollarization.
Okay.
We had permission for $2.27 billion from RBI. We have already made substantial progress, and I think the new year 2014 should see a lot of progress on that front.
Mr. Gupta, before you actually enter silent period, if you can give us some numbers then for next year, any kind of projections in terms of top line and bottom line?
No, in terms of top line, of course, next year is the year where we will be taking our annual turnaround of the refinery. So we expect refinery, barring that period of about 25-30 days, to run at more than 100% capacity utilization. We will be, as I mentioned, completing a lot of part of this Optima Plus, so our refining margin should see further up. And as far as the refining margins per se is concerned, I don't think we can make any definitive assessment of that. But what we have recently seen is that IEA has upgraded the demand forecast by about 1.4 million barrels per day for 2014. The growth in US is picking up. The lot of crude from Canada and Central America should see the US Gulf Coast because of the starting of pipeline in January, which will result in firming up of WTI. And going forward, all I can say is that the refining margins, which have recently improved, should remain healthy.
Okay, we leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us. That is the word coming through from SR Oil. The stock has been under pressure. In fact, it's lost 22% on a YTD basis, though in the last few months, things have improved a bit for the company. On that note, it's time for a very short break, but it's the last day of the year today. And here is the question that we're putting out to our viewers. Take a look.